It is I, Slime Initiate, and I'm going to show you through the world of Might and Magic Heroes. This is a game series, that's why it's 7, that I've been following for quite a while now. I actually grew up with this game, which sounds strange because it's 16 plus and I'm, well. And as such, I would normally not be able to play it, but my father allows me so many things. So I grew up with this game series, most particularly Might and Magic Heroes 5. Wasn't quite a fan of the 6 though, and here's 7. And today I would like to take you through this amazing world. Well, amazing. It's quite fun. It's a strategy game. It's not that easy though, not always. I'm not going to take you through any of the campaigns or story as I call them. I'm just going to go on my own custom game, an adventure, and try to explain the mechanics while we go through it. So let's start up. Now, this may all seem a bit complicated, but bear with me. There are scenarios and there's skirmish. Those are the types of games. I think there's another type. Let's see. No, only scenario and skirmish. So in scenario, you get a certain group of people, like you might be an elf and you have to get through everything as an elf and find some, well, let's read the description as an example. Having made a deal with Duke Emilcar of Bull, the vampire Giovanni sets to retake Illuma Nedin, well, in the name of House Eterna. Yeah, I don't know anything about the lore though, so I only play the games. But in a skirmish, you don't follow any scenario, you just are a group of people trying to take over. And I think that's the most fun one. I like the ones where you're with 4 and the ones where you are with less than 4. If you're with more than 4, like 6 or 8, then it might drag while you wait for the others. I'll cut it out for you guys, of course. Let's choose this map, the Dried Lands. You might wonder why specifically this map. Well, I don't know, I just chose it on a whim. But I would like to have a large map. As you could read here are the sizes of the map, the amounts of players, the victory conditions. Standard means just take over everyone and you'll win. There are other customized winning conditions like get the golden pearl or the tear of Nashara. I don't know what the actual name is. So let's get this started. As I said before, I will help you guys through this to understand, because this may seem also complicated to newbies. First off, you need to choose your faction, the amount of AIs, but here those are already chosen. You see there's 3 AI. I'm going to put them on hard. Not on heroic, mind you. I'm not that good at this game. My faction and all other factions will be random. So I don't know what I'm going to get. And that's kinda exciting, because normally I always play a mage of this faction or that faction, but there are some that I've only tried once or twice and others that I played 50 times or 50 times plus. The adventure speed, let's amp that up a bit. Maybe not. I mean, this is the first episode, so combat speed, okay, let's amp that up a little too. The AI can go as fast as they want. I mean, I don't care about the AI. I'm going to skip that part out mostly, so you won't even notice. Turn sequence, normal turns. Quick combat is optional. Not always, because I do like the combat of this game. It's the main factor. The hero skilling is going to be free, because choosing what you want to invest your skills in is also a part of this game that can make the combat a lot more fun. Team trade, of course, that's allowed, otherwise there's a lot of strategy that goes lost. And hard, I'm already regretting this. Not because this game is particularly hard, it's just that it's going to be terrible for me. Week of deadly calm, a week when nothing really happens. That's almost every week. So if we have that, we should not show that again. Let's see what we are. We are necrotic. Ooh. We have Abiliber, and that seems like a mage. Casper? That sounds like a mage. Now let me go over some things. This is the world map. I'll be zoomed in mostly because the top-down view is better, but otherwise you might not be able to see anything. I will explain the map items shortly. Let's first visit our castle. By double tapping, you can instantly go to your castle. This is our castle. As you can see, spider legs. Ooh, creepy. Hope nobody has arachnophobia. Let's see. There are a few options here. Wait, let me go back. There are a few options here as build structures, recruit new creatures, buy warfare units, enlist new heroes, trade resources, magic guilds, thieves guild, caravan arrivals, town defense, and sacrifice creatures. This last one is the special skill of this faction. Sacrificing creatures is only the thing that, as I'm going to call it, the necrotic group can do that. This is the most important option. Well, not really. This is probably the most important options, but let's go here first. Now this is getting complicated. Here you can build your faction out, and you can choose which parts of your faction you want to build out first. So anything on this line of 1 buildings, you can build first. When you build something, you will get to the second step and get 2 buildings, and then 3, and when you're at 3 buildings, you can start building on this zone. Some things are locked by things that you have to build ahead of time. Like if you don't build a Tower nest, you won't be able to build the spider nest, for example. But what I usually start? I usually start by getting the Hall of Heroes, because exploration is important to know what your opponent is doing. Or just straight up with units. Magic is fine. Well, I don't even know if I'm a magic hero yet. So that's this page. It's not that hard to understand if you've played this multiple times. These are your resources here above here. So you see I can't build the ruined tower, and you might wonder why. Press right click and you can see the reason. I need more stone. You need 10 stone and 1000, and it enables you to recruit 18 ghosts per week. But I don't have that stone right now, and exploration can help me with retrieving that stone. I can, however, build this graveyard where I get 25 skeletons per week. This would be a good choice, but the Hall of Heroes is mostly what people prefer to take as a first option. But first, let me check our champion. So we've seen our castle, and the other options will be explained more when we unlock them. This is Casper. Let's see here. Oh, no, he's a warrior. Seems like from this image you can quite clearly see if it's a warrior or mage. Let's see here. We have 2 magic, 3 spirits. So maybe he's sort of both. But he does physical damage. Not because you're playing a physical hero means that you have to that you can't use magic. Of course, if you want to use magic, you can do that. If your skills allow that. So let's go to the skills. Now that we've talked about that. This is the skill menu. Here you can see all the skills that you can invest your abilities in. As you can see, some of these skills have a master option, and some of these skills only have till expert. Other skills also have the option to go to something even further within the circle, like economy, warfare, and necromancy. Every faction will have the same, one of the same things be one of their main skills. Over here it's necromancy, because we're from the necrotic guild, as I will say. Here is your hero's special perk, Master Builder. The hero starts with an economy skill on novice rank and the architect ability. So that means that we have 1 skill already unlocked. As you can see, architect. It's a governor skill. Now these skills are quite different from just fireball. Blah! They're more like skills that are passive if you're in that zone. As you can see, the gold costs of buildings in this town are decreased by 10%. As a governor means when I'm around the blue zone. As you can see, there's not much of a blue zone right now. This green icon means that you can build something. And every day you can build one plot. You can't just be like, oh wait, I can build here, build here, build here, because I have the resources. No, you can only build once. So that's why you have to pick wisely what you want to build. When the week refreshes, the units do that as well. The units that you can buy. So you might want to mind that if you're like at the 7th day of the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7th day of the week. You might want to buy another unit so that the next day you get another batch of those units. So let's see. Let's buy the Hall of Heroes first. Just personal preference. Wait, yes, that's the right one. Then we've just unlocked at least new heroes. This is like a place where you can buy other heroes too. Expensive. The strange thing is though, you don't have to buy champions from your specific faction. You can also buy champions from the other factions. That doesn't give you like any real benefits, I think. Maybe their skills can be different. The hero starts with the bomb skill. Okay, no. But most of the time I just go for heroes with the same factions, steal most of their units, give it to this hero, and have one hero just scout the area, and the other hero take over and do the attacking and the exploring. So let's see here. Both mages, but this one has a lich. Ooh, I do like me some liches. 2 lich and arch-lich growth in the town area of control. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, now we've got one hero with a lot of skeletons. Let's see, split his stack. Let's give him 1. The other 17. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this might seem unfair for this hero, but he won't do any actual fighting. I'm only going to let him pick up chests when it's for money. For the experience, we're going to give it mostly to Casper, but having 2 fighting heroes is good as well. Now, we're here on the map. As you can see, by left-clicking, you can choose a region to go to. Let's just get this treasure chest. Treasure chest can contain money and experience. If you leave behind the treasure chest, it will disappear, mind you. You get experience. If you take the treasure chest, you get the gold. Well, what I need right now is gold. So I'm going to grab this gold and get my other hero to already go for some scouting. As you can see, the mark above their head shows how difficult that battle will be. Like here, deadly. If we fight this, we'll most likely die. And because this is a more difficult map, well, because I made it hard, most battles will be really difficult right now. As you can see, everything's deadly for this guy. This pillar, I don't know if it's for every champion that you get a permanent bonus, but let's not risk it. Let's just pick up this item. Every time you pick something up, you waste a little energy by doing it, but walking around is what consumes most of the energy. As you can see, everything is now green now. You can see the threat is low here. Here it's more like modest. These buildings, as you can see, this is like a lumber mill, a sawmill. And these places are the things that you want to unlock because, as you can see, it provides 2 wood per day. Those are the ways you get these resources that you need to build out your castle. Let's see. Let's go to this neutral army, and then I can explain the combat. There's quick combat, which allows you to, this will enlist the AI to fight for you, and I hate it because most of the time you lose one of your liches while you could have easily saved them. So let's start the combat. Now here's your setup. Let's see. The most important thing about this setup is that you better not place any archers behind the wall. If you right click, you can see, yes, he has half attack range, which means that he will shoot. But it might not always be like a true hit, so it will do less damage. While that some may have full, and full means that even if they attack from very far or very close, they will do max damage. While half only do max damage when people are up close. For the others, like ghosts that can fly, they can fly over these rocks, so they can easily be placed here. Spiders need to walk around, skeletons, warriors too, so let's place those here. I like to place my mages or archers last row, because then they get hit later on. Let's see, now let's start the combat. Ooh, ghost. I'm not afraid of them. So let's see, we have ghosts and they have ghosts. As you can see, that dark green, it's not that easy to see, but the dark green area is where they can go to. As long as you're not in that dark green area, they can't, well, as if you're not adjacent to that area, you can't be attacked by close range fighters. So let's see here. The best option for me is to go over here, so that I have a bigger place to move, and so that the ghost can't immediately attack me. This ghost has already moved, but this one hasn't, and this one could attack me if I go here, because then I'm adjacent to it, and this ghost could as well. So I'd best go one step behind. Go, my spider friend! Alright, in real life I'm so afraid of spiders, but in this game they're kinda cute. Let's see, I can attack this ghost now, and getting the first hit is good because then their armies go down. But they will get the chance to retaliate. That's the part that you might not like. That whenever you attack them, they attack back. But that's the same for your team, except if they have an ability that allows them to attack without getting any retaliation. As you can see here, here's your hero. Wow, he's ugly. And you can use your spell book, but we don't have any spells. You can even put them on shortcuts. And you can also just use a basic attack, a hero attack as it's called. These don't do that much damage in the beginning. Just a bunch of knives rain down on the ghost, but only kill one. Now, let's do this. Let's send the skeleton to attack. He gets 2 kills, but one of my skeletons get killed. Of course, that may have been a lot more skeletons if I didn't attack first, because then they would have attacked with the power of 11 ghosts instead of the power of 9 ghosts. As you can see, having more people in your stacks help build up their power. For these liches, these are higher leveled. I think they're elite. Hallo Julie. Wat is er? Ik ben praten met mensen. Over dit spel, Julie. Ik ben een multiplayer aan het spelen, hoor. Met andere onbekenden. No, it's more like these ghosts. If you look, the lichers are elite creatures, so the amount that you get are quite low, but they do about the same amount of damage. No. I think you can build up the skeletons to be ranged as well, so sacrifice the spiders. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the liches here, because they're ranged, so... And none of these ghosts can get to him, so he's fine. As you can see, if I try to attack these ghosts, I have that broken arrow mark, right? Well, if I would attack this ghost, I don't have that. I have a straight arrow. That means that if I attack these ghosts, I would have half shot. And if I attack this ghost, I would have a full shot. So the obvious answer is to attack this one. Oh, Dark Tome! Now, my ghost can attack first. And all these ghosts can attack all my units except, of course, Lich. And that's good, because I want my Lich to be safe. Let's see. If you attack someone from behind, you will do flanking damage. This is quite great, because as you compare, I can get 3 to 4 kills this way, but get 4 to 6. So I get the guaranteed 4 and maybe even 6 damage. I get a damage modifier if I attack from here. Of course, I can attack this ghost as well, and this ghost too. I would get the least retaliation damage if I attack this ghost, but I think it's safer to go for these ghosts because these ghosts can kill my skeletons, and I think they grow to be ranged. Oh, you saw that? We got a lucky strike. Or a critical hit. Oh no, my ghost. They got retaliation. No, not the retaliation. The flanking damage on me. These spiders do a ton of damage, especially because we have 17. Instant kill. Good job, spiders. Clap, clap. These spiders are really cute. I mean, honestly. The skeletons can be slow asses. Hero attack. Never forget your hero skills because you can use them only once per turn. And you see a turn is from... every units get a chance to attack. The faster units attack before the others. And your hero can attack at any moment while your units can. So as you can see, when my Lich can, I can attack as well. Let's shoot her up. This will probably do not that much damage, no. These Liches aren't that strong if they don't have their full shots. And of course if they are with that little amount of Liches. Ooh, Lich. Let's see. Getting the retaliation here could help. Because they get the second strike. If I didn't attack them, I would have lost more units. Spiders go here. Blah. Clap, tap, tap. Alright, I could have used my hero action to get rid of this. If he kills one... Oh! Now I'm angry. That's not fair. Now is it? Okay. We lost 7 ghosts and got lost 2 skeletons. But that's fine. You can retry your battle, and that's actually quite friendly to give you that option, but I'm fine with it. Not going to waste another round on them. Now we've unlocked this Arcane Shrine, which learns us some spells. Let's see. We've got 30 manas. Sylvana's Bounty, that's actually a pretty good one. It doubles the production rate of target sawmill or ore pit in the same area of control for 1 day. 1 day? Wait, did it say 1 days? Ah, no problem. That means that if and when I get this mill, that will probably be next day, or even the day after that, I'm not sure. I will get that 2 bonus the next day whenever I use this spell, but then doubled. So I would get 4 wood the day after. Isn't that great? Let's see, none of my units can move, I can't build. This is the perfect time to wait. Now, the opponents get to play during this time, and of course that's what it wouldn't be fair if only I got the chance to move, right? Well, the good thing is when I can move, they can't move. It's not like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where if you move, they can move afterwards. It's more like you get a full turn and then they get a full turn. You are explorer. What do you do? Going to test out the theory. Level up. Not going to reassign his skills just yet. Let's see here. Oh, well you can. Interesting. Well, you learn something every day. Oh shit. Here's a continue move button if you really need to use it. Let's hear Sentinels. 52. The good thing is, it seems that they're all in 1 stack, and that's my favorite way to fight, even though 1 stack can be like, oh, I'm going to kill your spiders, and BAM! 20 spiders dead. But the good thing about only having 1 stack is that they only waste 1 round, to be honest. As you can see, he only gets 1 round to attack because it's a stack of 52, and not like 18, 18, 18, which doesn't even is not even equal to. Okay, 18, 18, 16. Fix it for you guys. Wait, let me do the math. Yeah, should be. Let's see. Now we have some spells. Blizzards remove their movement speed. That could be good. I could stun lock him, but I only have one archer, so. And I have my hero, but that wouldn't do too much. Let's see. If we use a fireball, we can get 1 to 5 kills. Yeah, it's kind of flaky. Like, you can get a lot of kills or barely any. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Okay, fireball! Oh, we got the 5 kills. That's nice, that's nice. I just want to wait out my turn. Oh, crap, he's fast. What? Okay, I think the AI is being stupid. Well, that's fine. That means this is going to be a grind. So what you can do here is just keep on attacking with the ranged units until he comes way too close. And then you can be like, booga booga booga, and attack him. See what I mean? You can also defend. Defending is fine. Defend. Because if you wait, you can move. Alright, I didn't explain that. If you defend, you get less damage when you're being attacked. If you wait, you give your turn to the opponent first, and then you could move. I think that the slower person goes last if they wait. Oh, no, I'm not certain. Wait, we're going to wait again for test's sake. But let's see here. Let's shoot another fireball. 3. We got average. Oh wait, wait. Yeah, the faster person can go last. They get more mobility in their how would you say, in how they move. But let's just continue defending. Boom. Oh no, he's coming over. Okay. Well, this isn't good. I'm going to lose a lot of units. But now I got at least the full range damage. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, let's see. I don't want to be wasteful of my ghosts. I'm going to use my fireball one more time. You know what? I'm going to be smart and put my fireball over here. And use it to attack. Go fireball! And now there are different magic factions. As you see, one Blizzard was more like blue faction and fireball is more like red faction. Those factions are quite hard to explain right now. I will explain them later on. I think I'm going to wait with the ghosts and go for a flanking attack with the spiders. Spiders, please don't be hurt. The thing about the units is sometimes it's better to analyze them first. As you can see, these units have high defense, 8. They have 14 life, while my skeletons only have 13 life and 2 defense. Wow, but they aren't that powerful. That's a good thing. We don't have moral because we're from the thingy faction. Yeah, this creature is not alive and has no moral. Like what real undead things would have, like zombies. But we do have luck. See here. Let's get over here. Alright, I have to press this button. Well, I'm just going to speed up this process. Smart. Woo! Oh no, my spiders are all dying out. Oh no, spiders. Go skeletons. No retaliation. Right. Okay, slow down. If you get retaliation attack, that means that, like, if my spiders get retaliated, the other units that attack won't. I kind of forgot that, as you could see. Otherwise, I would have made more use of it. Oh! Okay, let's speed this up again. Speed it up. Okay, we'll have a lot of moments where we need to speed up. Because this game can get kinda grindy, draggy. Can take a while. But as you can see, we leveled up, and that's great. Because this... Oh, and because we killed all of those units, we get a bar turned in, a few turned into skeletons. That's our Necromancer ability. Speaking of Necromancer ability, I think I'm going to invest some points into that. Because this is what makes the Necromancer how would I say? What's the word? OP, like literally. Featured bones. The hero gains 10 mana after a living creature stack was killed. What? If the hero gains 10 mana? Yeah, I don't play this faction all too much. The faction that I play the most is Sylvan. Yeah, elves. And the hero gains 10 mana. So if I just mean like boom and one unit dies, I get 10 mana. That's how I understand it. Please be true. Please be true. If you unlock one of the skills in one of the bars, you unlock the next bar. You don't need to unlock all the skills, and if you but you have to unlock, use a skill point to unlock this next bar to become an expert, and this also increases your ability. So like now I can raise up 4% of the fallen living creature, additional 4%. That means 8%. Do you understand? Yes, I think you do. Well, let's claim this. Claim wood. Claim wood. Claim wood. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dang nabbit. What can you roll? Probably going to make you offense, dark magic, wow. All of his main things are... Yep, just get me more money, okay? That's what you're good for. And movement speed would be... Wow, I chose the wrong person to go explore. Well, that's fine. Time to wait another... Oh! Don't forget to build something daily. That's one of the most important things of this game. Skeletons. Wow, that was hard to say. As you could see, we built 3 things, and now we can build these next few. We can't build this because we haven't built the first connection to it. And we can only build this side of the connection, the pile of bones, and not the howling parapet, because we haven't built this side. Right, no. The other games, I'm thinking of 5, where you can be like, oh, I want it to be a physical skeleton, or I want it to be a ranged skeleton. The good old days of having a stack of 1000 skeleton archers who instant kill a dragon. Yeah. Alright, the great thing about this game is... Nah, I'm not going to spoil it yet. You can probably see it down there, but I'm not going to say anything. Let's wait another day now. Day 3, and this is probably going to be the last day of this episode. Let's see, now we can finally get the sawmill, a waste of 2 wood. Oh, how painful. And let's get back to exploring. If you stay on the path, you lose less energy, so that's a thing to think of. Salvage gold and wood. That's good. Oh, I need more gold. And stone. Okay, now my energy is depleted for this guy. Let's see. Ooh, fairies. Modest. But it's only 1 stack, but my... well, let's test this new skill that I'm not sure of. Don't forget to build, don't forget to build, don't forget to build. Always check your builds. Not your builds like, oh, I'm going Rabadon's death cap. No, I mean like your building. Let's see here. So the fairy's really fast. That's the downside. But I think I can reach her if I go over here. Let's get... I want to say let's get all my units defensed up. But I don't think that's going to help any. Let's just attack her. Let's see. I've killed 2. Did I get mana? No. Maybe... Oh, I think it means like this whole stack. If I kill the whole stack. Okay. That will be painful. That will be terrible. I hope it doesn't mean that, but no, I'm quite sure it means that because I haven't gotten any mana since then. Spiders, I'm sorry. No. Let's wait. My spiders are the sacrifice. See, hero attack. Maybe it would have been better to have multiple stacks for that skill only. Ow, my spiders are suffering. Let's get the skeleton into action. Woo! And now let's get to Archer into action. Whoa. Whoa! See, this is what you want to get if you have one stack. Have one unit do all the suffering from the flanking damage, and then use all the other units you have to attack. Now there's only 19 fairies, and these are class 1 or 2, they're class... I think they're class 2 units of Sylvan. Oh, god. I'm not sure now. Or Dryads. Oh, I got lucky. You see they have a different animation if they get lucky, so that's actually quite nice. Always use your hero ability. Attack! And Skellies, you can get her. Oh no, you can't. No, that's what we have the archers for. Get that last one. And it's over. So these oh! Look, now we got the 10 mana. So, research has concluded. We beat it and we leveled up. We beat them. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We beat them, not it. Now we can pick up the spoils. I actually want experience for this guy because this is going to be my main guy. I got the rally flag. And look at that money. Look at that money. Nice shining money. Let's see what my next ability is going to be. If I go to expert economics, I get an additional 150 gold per day. And for giant army builders, gold could be a problem if you don't have any mines. So that could be helpful. But I want to go full necromancy in here. So let's do that. Dark bolt of the number hits all enemies units around the target. I don't know what this dark bolt is. Ah! Why is this so difficult? But now we will raise up 4% additional units. And if we can get a giant stack of skeletons, ooh, that would be nice. With a ton of defense, yeah. Okay, that's great. I don't know what... Wait, I know what that is. That is like, warfare. Those are warfare units, yeah. Okay. Warfare is also a fun one to have, because those units have infinite range and won't be attacked. And, well, they can be attacked and they can take damage, but more than likely they're not going to get attacked. But they don't count as actual units. So if your units on the ground die, but you have your ballista, then it still counts as a loss. So be aware of that. Yeah, well, that will be it for this one. As you can see, wow. I'd like building the town hall because it provides additional 1,000 gold per day. That means every day an extra 1,000 gold. If I don't do it, I lose 1,000 gold every day. Wait, what does that mean? Yeah, 1,800 per day. So this is one of the most important ones to get. This one additional 1,000 and this one additional 1,500. So these are... The city hall is really important, I think. The great thing is that you can see the evolution. In here, you see this is a graveyard we built, this is the Hall of Heroes, and this is the Town Hall. It's really nice like that. I like this frame actually. Well, this will be it. I'm sure now. This will be it, this episode. I think we've gone on long enough. We've discovered that we're going to be not Sylvan. Sad face. We got one explorer ahead. We got a mage to level mage. It's actually a physical guy. We got our reaper to level 3. We did good. We've built quite a lot. We are actually, I would say we're ahead in money, but that's just because we took the treasure chest. These are the things that you want to think about when you're playing such a strategy game, and that these are all deadly and you're not going to have to attack them or you're going to die. I can talk about this later. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Slime Initiate is going to slime away. Blah.